So. I'm outraged. I am absolutely outraged. Last week, a bunch of so-called Christian podcasters, the scourge of this world, podcasters got together and created havoc in our evangelical church. I'm talking about the Fight, Laugh, Feast network of podcasts. And they hosted a conference with no masks in Tennessee. And there were hundreds of people gathered together to hear outrageous, abominable things. Now, you may have heard that Pastor Jeff Durbin referred to the evangelical church as a whore whose legs were spread to passers-by. He also said a dirty word in that same talk. What he said was, and absolutely outrageous. But that's just the surface of the icebox. What we're dealing with here is something systemic, something endemic, something that runs through all of these podcasters and is a danger to the church. So here are 5 outrageous things that happened at the Fight, Laugh, Feast conference in Tennessee last week. Okay, y'all. I have gotten out my microphone of self-importance, and I'm ready to show you 5 things, 5 outrageous things, 5 reprehensible things that happened at the Fight, Laugh, Feast conference. I mean, just look over here at that logo, at that bloody logo. Blood on the world, what is that? Thing number 1 was that these gentlemen chose to sing sea shanties. Sea shanties. Listen. Ah! Outrageous. Do you think a masculine sea shanty, you think a manly, deep, baritone, rowdy tune is the appropriate way to worship God? Thing number 2, the infamous Darren Doan, but everybody drinks, and stood on a table. Stood on a table, hoisted a beverage, and led a cheer. Outrageous. There were a lot of Christians in that room drinking and cheering at the same time. Happy to be drinking wine. Who is happy to be drinking wine? Thing number 3. Sean, the arrestee. Sean, the fugitive from the law. Perhaps you've seen him in a video from Christchurch's Mask Resistance Psalm Sings. He was arrested for singing too closely to other people. Sean is insensitive to the needs, the desires, the wants of those who are lactose intolerant. Twice he was caught red-handed enjoying fatty, rich dairy products. Oh, the fat of the land. The idea that you would just drink white fat like that at a Christian event repulses me. There's more. There's Mr. Bonet. Look how he handles this ice cream. Is he being commissioned for some sort of sneaky, underhanded ice cream labor? Is he going to preach the gospel of fat, good, and sweet things? Is that what the gospel is? Finally, last, gentlemen, ladies, but not least, Jeff Durbin. We already brought him up. We saw that he said some pretty naughty things, but most outrageous of all, in this conference, Pastor Durbin wore these pants. These pants, ladies and gentlemen. They're faded. They have, I don't even know what to call these lines. I'm not hip enough to know what those little designs are. Is it appropriate that a speaker at a Christian conference be wearing such sexy, sexy clothes? I can't handle it. So there you have it. 5 outrages that were committed, not at a gospel event, but at an event that says that Christians should fight, that Christians should laugh, and that Christians should sing. Ask yourself, what is the gospel? This video is brought to you by Beard Joy. Right now they are running a special promotion for Joffrey the Giant viewers. Joffrey15 is your discount code for 15% off everything. Joffrey15, all in caps. Check them out. Beard Joy.